It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Detroit Tigers. Well, this place is ready. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
You can feel the energy in this building. They are fired up for game one. Back with that after this. Just about ready to roll. Getting the nod on the mound, Tarik Skubal. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Xavier Edwards leading things off and takes a strike. The pitch. That's off the mark, and that's ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's downstairs and outside. And a base hit right there. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Pitch was away, so he definitely pulled off it there. Not what you want to do with the pitch in that location, really, but he was able to guide it into the outfield for the knock.
Stephen Kwan stands in now and watches strike one. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
On the ground to third. And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over. The throw comes in too late, and they come away without an out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
First and second. No outs. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
No, if they can push one across here in the first inning, would really settle the crowd down and help take that element out of the game early.
And that is out of play. First and second, no outs here in game one of the ALDS. That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Goes down looking. David Fry digs in now. Not close with that one. 1-0.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
2 on, 1 out, and it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that just misses.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Edwards, the lead runner at second. Kwan at first. 1 gone. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. In the air, right side. Carter gets there. He's under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's the Guardians lineup now. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Ty France in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering way off the plate. First and second, 2 down. Perez whips it to first, and that'll do it. Guardians strand a couple. The Tigers coming up, no score. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. And we're back. And towing the slab in this one, Shane Bieber.
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Bottom of the first, and now Evan Carter. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Fouled off. He was late.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Here's the 0-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Bieber was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound. Breaking ball misses down and away.
No question that he earned that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
Next offering misses. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Noel on his way over. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Up and in, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1 out, bases empty.
Ball 2. 2-0.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Noel pulls it in on the run. And let's take a look at the lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Riley Green. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1. And another ball.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
That one fouled off. Pitch misses there. 3-1. Spencer Torkelson up next for the Tigers. And a 3-1 on the way. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that one hammered. That's back. And out of here. He circles the bases, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0. And Siggy, he just loves hitting against this guy, doesn't he?
It's like he's been facing him his entire life. Looks so comfortable in the box against him. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate when he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Base is empty with 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1's the count.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Kerry Carpenter will hit next.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. That one off the mark. 2-1. Torkelson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings and misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just missed.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fights it off. He'll see another. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
First and second, 2 outs. And up next for Detroit, Colt Keith. In there, and it's 0-1.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
2 aboard, 2 outs. There's a strike.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him. And
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Wenzel Perez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
2 out, space is empty. Slapped foul. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over that one. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Dylan Dingler. Out to center. Dubon under it. Nabs it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. This is the American League Division Series on the show. Game 1 of the Division Series. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jhonkensy Noel. Noel recently taking home Player of the Month honors.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
The strategy around starting pitchers in the postseason, it's really changed in recent years. Managers are pulling starters earlier, making a strong bullpen essential for a championship team. That one missed.
Yeah, I think with starting pitchers, they're not going as deep in the postseason because managers aren't willing to let them get knocked around and put a game out of reach. Most skippers have a quicker hook this time of the year.
And a 1-2. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they're chipping away. It's 4-1.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate. Santiago Espinal now at the plate.
And that drops in for a strike.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game one. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. Splits the plate, and it's 0-2.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Inside, almost got him.
Oh, that's it.
Got him looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Man, just backdoored him with the breaking ball right there. And I'll tell you what, as a hitter, it looks like it's a mile away, so you give up on it, and then it just hooks around that outside corner. Tell you what, if a pitcher can make a pitch like that, you pretty much just have to tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. One down, base is empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now 4-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, Kevin McGonigal. Bieber back to work. And first offering is fouled off. McGonigal getting to start at shortstop, 22 years old. And he was a second-round pick in 2023. Just missed. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Evan Carter getting ready to hit. Fly to right his first time. And that one is inside. And a foul ball. And a 1-2. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting,
Here's the center fielder, Matt Vierling. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second, there's 1. Throw to first, safe. Stepping in, Riley Green. He's already homered in this game. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Here's your 1. Ball 1 there.
1-1.
Got him swinging. 1 left for Detroit as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. All set for the start of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Xavier Edwards. And there's a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
And here is Stephen Kwan. Reached on an infield single his first time. That's
Ball
off
1.
the mark. Ball 1. One down, base is empty. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Ramirez in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. And that's in for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side in the third.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Outside with a breaking ball.
Well, these Tigers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And there's a ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses.
Inside,
So a
ball
leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Man at first, nobody out. Now at the plate, Kerry Carpenter. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Pitch is in there. And it's 0-2.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
The 1-2. He goes down looking. I don't know about you, Chris, but that felt like a weird at bat right there. Didn't give much to hit until the final pitch, and he still got the backwards K.
Yeah, not a single pitch was actually inside the strike zone, but he was being very aggressive in the box and fell behind in the count. Then they finally do challenge him, and he couldn't get the bat off his shoulder. Kind of a strange strikeout for sure, Boog.
Colt Heat, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Rudder takes off. On the ground, right side. France takes it to the bag. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Here's the second baseman, Wenzel Perez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Slade Ciccone preparing to come on if needed. The other way. Base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. Touchdown, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Back at Comerica Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, David Fry. And that's downstairs and outside.
You know, these Guardians showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Check swing, called strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
In the air, center field. Vierling on the move. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
France in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Check swing, no appeal.
Almost got him to commit, but he held back.
That's down and in.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
This one in the air, center field. Vierling in position, makes the grab, and there's two gone. Jhonkensy Noel will hit next. Fastball for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Right through there for a strike.
No ball.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down. And
he got him. Strike three, and that'll retire the side. Guardians fail to score, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back here in Detroit, and now Dylan Dingler. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
The next pitch misses. Ball three. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. That one's in there. That's strike one.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now it's going to be Kevin McGonigal. Dingler gets his lead at first with nobody out.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Misses off the inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. There's a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now Evan Carter, 1 for 2. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Off-balance speed, there's one, and that's all they'll get.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Upstairs. That misses the zone, and now 3-0. Riley Green would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back. Reaching for it and brings it in. One hit, one left. On to the top of the fifth we go. Tigers 4 and the Guardians 1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Skubal back to work. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
These fans have to feel good right about now. This series not going to be easy, but they have the lead at home in game 1. That brings the anxiety down a few notches.
That one missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
And he pumps it a strike. Headed towards the corner. And it stays fair. Throws to second. And that's a leadoff double. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Went down on strikes his first time through. Just missed.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Just missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here in game 1 of the ALDS. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. And it remains 2-2. This one popped up right side. Torkelson. And there's one down.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Here's the catcher to hit. Joe Hudson struck out swinging his first time. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Up the middle. Throw on to Torkelson. Out number 2.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that is that. Guardians lead 1. And they trail it 4-1. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Tim Herrin.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Green, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Well, these Tigers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
So a man at first, and next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. And that drops in for a strike.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Green aboard here at first with nobody out. And that one fouled off. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And the runner holds.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And now the DH, Kerry Carpenter. A strikeout and a walk. Just missed. Carpenter in his 6th season, 29 years old, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. The lefty, the 1-0. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 2-1 now. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Well done behind the dish.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now the third baseman, Colt Keith. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Fair ball. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And next to hit for Detroit, Wenzel Perez. He's 2 for 2. And that one gets past the catcher. Safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with 2 away. And 2 in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch. Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Line drive. Edwards sends it to first. That's the inning. Tigers strand a pair, but they lead it 4-1. Game 1 of the division series. Down the number 2 hitter, Stephen Kwan. In the air, left field, down the line. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Ramirez digs in now. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1.
Runner at second, nobody out. Hit in the air, right field. Carter settles underneath it and makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with 1 away. And next is the designated hitter, David Fry.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
Fouled off down the right side. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Runner on at third, 1 gone. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. A swing and a miss. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Ty France digs in for the Guardians.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. 2 outs. In there at the knees. And it's 1-1. Outside with a breaking ball. Line to left and foul ball. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're in the top half of the 6th. In the dirt. Runner holds, and it's a full count.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
And down on strikes he goes. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. Tigers 4 and the Guardians 1. And we're back. And the batter now, Dylan Dingler. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Just missed.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
1 up, 1 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Kevin McGonigal.
So I'll say this, as a former position player and base stealer, when you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary, but this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Right through there for a strike. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Back to the top of the lineup. Next to hit, Evan Carter. 1 for 3. First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Fought off foul. And that's in for a strike. Now 1-2. That one just misses.
Ball 2.
Just off the outside edge.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Two down, nobody on. And he walked him.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tim Herrin departs. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Pitching change here, Hunter Gaddis.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Swing and a tapper. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Carter on second. Vierling on at first with 2 down. And he chases a high fastball there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Hudson makes the play, and that is that.
Leading off for the Guardians, the right fielder, Scott Jones.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tarik Skubal is done. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. New pitcher for the Tigers, Dylan Coleman. Santiago Espinal digs in for the Guardians. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
And that is downstairs. And it's 1-1. Bases empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Pitch misses there, and the count is 2-2.
2-2 the count.
And that's too high. The Guardians trailing by 3 here in game 1 of the ALDS. Stays alive. One down, base is empty. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Lifted in the air, right field. Carter snags it for the second out.
Now back, the center fielder, Mauricio Dubon.
2 outs, base is empty. Mauricio Dubon digs in for the Guardians. First
that's
pitch
off the
just
plate.
misses. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Bo Brisky getting loose out there. Holton, the lefty, warming up as well. The Tigers leading by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. That one catches the zone, and the count is 1-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2.
1 ball.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Got it. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Trevor Stephan.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Sam Hentges up and throwing. And that's outside.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Hit on the ground to short. On to France. 1 up, 1 down.
Now back, the designated hitter, Kerry.
Now, Kerry Carpenter. Swinging a foul straight back. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay, and he's out.
There on the tag, out.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. He probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip the cap.
Two down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Colt Keith. Close, but
Ball
called
1.
a ball. And that's ball 1. Swing and a ball popped up. Espinal makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th, and here's the catcher, Joe Hudson.
The catcher, number 34, Joe Hudson.
Coleman back to work. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Vierling has this one sized up. 1 down. Now it's the shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Fouled off left side.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Jason Foley, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. The throw in. He's in there.
He's safe.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
One out, runner at second. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. And that's down and away. One out and a runner at second. And that one is lifted in the air. It falls in, and that's a knock. Run comes in from second. It's an RBI single. It's 4-2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
One gone, runner at first. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
That one's in there. And now it's even 1-1. And that's outside.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. That one's got to feel good. And we're starting over. It's 4-4. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Dylan Coleman done for the night, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Tyler Holt on to pitch here.
Number 87.
Next to hit, David Fry. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Still only one out here in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Late swing fouled off. Tied at 4. That one not close. And that's ball 2. And there's a ball. Ty France in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Already 3 runs across in the frame, and we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. They do it again. Back-to-back homers, and they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 5-4. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Digging in, Ty France. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Holton, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2018. One down, base is empty. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder,
Jhonkensy Noel digs in for the Guardians. And that one a little below the knees, and that is ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. And he dodges that fastball. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Two outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to Torkelson, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Sam Hentges.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers. And here it comes. And that one fouled off. Next
Yeah,
offering
1 ball,
down
1
low
strike.
and in the dirt. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Cade Smith, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Line drive, and this might be trouble. And that one's going to get into the corner. Now he turns and heads for second. Safe, and that's his third hit.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. That clips the zone, and that's strike one. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Close, but called a ball. And it's a ball and a strike.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
So the tying run at second. And that's outside. 2-1. And this is inside.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. And he spits on that one.
Kevin McGonigal in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
First and second, no outs. And the batter will be the shortstop, Kevin McGonigal. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike, and it's 0-1. And he lays one down the left side. The throw to second is offline. Everybody's going to be safe. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Evan Carter. Golden opportunity right here.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Grounder might be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. To first, not in time. And a run scores.
Well, he made the decision to try taking himself at second and then throw for the double play over to first base. But good hustle down the line. You know, it's a toss-up to think if he flipped it, could they have gotten him? I think you just have to go with your conviction.
And next up for the Tigers, Matt Vierland. The corners are in. Middle infield playing back for the double play. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Line drive, caught. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. They limit the damage here, but they're able to even it up here in the late innings. We're on to the 9th in game 1. We're all tied up 5-5. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Jason Foley. Santiago Espinal now at the plate. That's in there. Strike 1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Go ahead run on base. Dubon getting ready to hit.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That's in there. Strike one.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
0-1 down. Swinging a foul out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Joe Hudson will hit next. And fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2. With the go-ahead run at first here in the late stages of game 1. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
That missed by a lot. Going to count 1-2. 1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. In the dirt, blocked. And the runner stays where he is. Throw to first, and he's back in there. 1 away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. That misses, and now it's 3-2.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. McGonigal toss to second, double play, and that sends us to the bottom of the 9th. We are tied.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Bottom 9, now the left fielder, Riley Green. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the winning run is aboard.
Waste no time there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
No outs. Runner at first. And up next for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. This one in the dirt.
1-0.
Green into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
The winning run on second base. Outside. Kerry Carpenter in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Man at second. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity, so not a terrible result.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Sam Hentges gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Here comes Emmanuel Clase out of the bullpen.
Power slider guy, Boo. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
So a change being made at first base. Coming in as the pinch runner, Jahmai Jones.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Carpenter in the box now, takes strike 1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Winning run out second, no one out. Strike 3, got him swinging. And that is a big first out.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Now a chance for Colt Keith. Breaking ball inside. Ball 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
1 away, and the game-winning run stands at second. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two on, 1 out. Check swing called strike. And it's 2-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Slade Ciccone up and loosening in the pen. Smith getting loose as well. Next one misses, and the count is 3-1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Down the line, and that drops foul. A laser to left base hit, headed for the play. Across is the winning run, and the Tigers walk it off to win game one.
Well, the postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you've got to turn the page quickly to come back for the next game.
6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.
I'ma stick to the mission statement. Yeah, let's get the paper. Somebody love or hate it, no matter the situation. What? Everybody rich is someone who got nothing, and everybody broke. Whether spirit or funds, Americans tell a lie. The dollar cover the floors, flow. The flow is covered by God. Told my city, hold on, the weather throwing me off. From in the city, the lost cables, trying to move forward for long. Everyone ain't raised me, I'm ready to stay that hard. Heavyweight in the industry, one siphon it up. They rewriting it, but every bit is fighting it. Ever since I gave the first pass of Nikes, I've been seeing where the anacondas and where the vipers live. When you good money, the industry, one siphon it. Spent 2 years loud being quiet and Def Jam cold. I'm like, yeah. Felt like quiet from the guy in the office. Vendetta ever come on the vibe, I'm all the bosses. And yeah, I see the coaches vibe, but I don't force it. I should've had a Jordan by now, they on that. I'm the white guy, him. To the try hard, that be riding on. I'm the one that got away. I'm the one that found a way out that super dark place where all the guys got left. Sick. Dodgy.
All's my life I has to fight. All's my life hard times like it's like Nazareth, I'm up, homie, you up, but if God got us, then we gon' be alright.
We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
And when I wake up, I recognize you looking at me for the pay cut. They looking at you from the face down. I'm in the room with the bass down, scheming. And let me tell you about my life. Only put me in the twilight. We're pretty Benjamin is the highlight. I tell my mama I love her, but this what I like. Lord knows. 20 of them in my Chevy, tell them all to come and get me. Reaping everything I sow, so my karma come in heaven. No preliminary hearings on my record. I'm in silence for the record. Tell the world I know it's too late. Posing girls, I think not gon' great. Down inside my face, it's all day. Won't you please believe when I say, when you know we've been hurt, been down before. When our pride was low, looking at the world like, where do we go? And we hate when it in the street for sure. I'm at the preacher's door, my knees getting weak and my might blow, but we gon' be alright.
We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
What you want? You a house, you a car, 40 acres and a mule, like a piano with a car, anything. See, my name is Lucy, I'm the dog. You can live at the mall. I can see the evil, I can tell it. I know it's illegal. I don't think about it. I deposit every other zero. Thinking of my partner, put the candy, penning on the Rico. Digging in my pocket, in a profit, big enough to feed you. Every day my logic, get another dollar just to keep you in the presence of the Chico. I don't talk about it, be about it. Every day I sequel. If I got it, then you know you got it. Heaven, I can reach you. Pet dog, my dog, that's all. Big back and cheddar. For y'all, I rap, I'm black on tracks, I'm rest assured. My rights, my wrongs, I'm right till I'm right for God. And you know, we've been hurt, been down before. When our pride was low, looking at the world like, where do we go? And we hate when it in the street for sure. I'm at the preacher's door, my knees getting weak and my might blow, but we gon' be alright.
We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
To the
I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus with some traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late, it ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22, without a whip, I can swoop. Feel like I'm feeling my own dome with zoning out, cause working out, I work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin's rich, cause her husband's hustling. I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off to work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chillin' at the stop. Ain't falling hard as ever, and it's soaking my socks. Kick my kicks off and took off my jacket, roll my jeans up, beat up in my headphones, blasting. They started laughing, while I'm splashing in puddles like the struggle, we dancing in the rain. Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Snoop Dogg, Snoop Dogg. Don't nobody wanna liberate the way to the pain. Snoop Dogg, Snoop Dogg. Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, still want my record to break. Asking me how I think my project's progressing. I said cool, the truth is I'm stressing the drip. Cause it's hard to make music when this depression exists. They say use it as inspiration, the best of them did. But I still see, I can't handle this pressure. And if you ask me, it stresses it. My girl needs more attention and my record label's desperate for hits. Now cause I'm getting out the zone again. Makes me start to dread when I see a microphone. It ain't supposed to be like that. Said I'll be right back. I left the office, got a phone and called my partner Jack, and I asked him, remind me while I'm rapping. And right before he answered, I remember my passion in the past when I was scribbling in my tablet to box out my mom and dad's scrapping to help me when my grandmother passed. Plus the many times when I was homeless and the times when I was broke. Miss Lucy made a way when I was hopeless. He told me to remember the way, it would diminish the pain. But he told me not to ask me again, cause I know don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Snoop Dogg, Snoop Dogg. Don't nobody wanna liberate the way to the pain. Snoop Dogg, Snoop Dogg. Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Snoop Dogg, Snoop Dogg. Don't nobody wanna liberate the way to the pain. Snoop Dogg, Snoop Dogg. Don't nobody wanna liberate the way to the pain. Snoop Dogg, Snoop Dogg. Don't nobody wanna dance slow. Don't nobody wanna, don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Snoop Dogg, Snoop Dogg. Don't nobody wanna liberate the way to the pain. Snoop Dogg, Snoop Dogg.
Throw my head against the wall, turning nothing into something.
something, make it everything my fault, but you got me top, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding now from screaming out your name. Find a place to pull over, tears stain on your shoulder. 2 years is too long, still feel like I don't know you. You always wonder what it'd be like if I left. Take a look around, 'cause you're staring at the end. There's no way we're going back now. Oh, you ain't giving what I need. Yeah, that crowd was getting too loud. Screaming now, saying I'm not gonna be the one to pick up your pieces. Stop my life when you need it. Say you blame me for everything when you leave it. I'm still getting these concussions. Throw my head against the wall, turning nothing into something, make it everything my fault, but you got me top, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding now from screaming out your name. Find a place to pull over, tears stain on your shoulder. 2 years is too long, still feel like I don't know you. You always wonder what it'd be like if I left. Take a look around, 'cause you're staring at the end. I'm still getting these concussions. Throw my head against the wall, turning nothing into something, make it everything my fault, but you got me top, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding now from screaming out your name. Find a place to pull over, tears stain on your shoulder. 2 years is too long, still feel like I don't know you. You always wonder what it'd be like if I left. Take a look around, 'cause you're staring at the end.
other. We have to have each other for our survival. From the revolutionaries to the conservatives, a black united front is what we're about.
Yeah. The making of the mob, the changing of the guard, an angel from the Lord in ceremonial garb, the big homie in charge, name Cobra the large, emerged over the odds, the victorious odds, the talented Mr. Trotter, a midnight marauder, if it's blood in the water, no stopping the top shotter, I drop multiple arms like candelabras on a mission. I'm chasing chicken like a chupacabra. Salute your father, I'm headed back to Wakanda after the drama. Rappers get metal back to the trauma. To the lion separated from the pride. I rule Zion, I am the most hated one alive. Was fired, another one. I represent the unwanted, undesired. Wash my hands of it all, then raise one and testify. To level, I'm guilty but justified. Justified, Winchester, fly sinister, Philly certified finisher, the prime minister, and God's image, the monument, the homages to the problems, acknowledging how to apply penance for the transgressions that I've accepted, and acquiescence of my own presence as I inspected my load of y'all just don't get it. So stream it at your own discretion, every answer question, investment in your own protection. They be like black, or who knew we'd be receiving a new you? This Paul Zulu and Farrakhan, me Farrakhufu, misinterpret my level of genius and call it cuckoo. But the Swahili meaning of freedom is still you hoo-hoo. To the booth guru, I deliver the truth to you. Who got the nerve to act as if this isn't proof to you that I will mobilize a militia and troop to you? No telling what I got in the system through you. If it's too brutal, look the other way like I'm robbing you. But surrender all your valuables as if I'm you as I slide. The hassle to the side like a tassel, the facade of the place I reside. It's like a castle, I'm the honorable. Can say more, my nom de gar, I'm the czar. The big king of Paris is my kind of car. I'm the R, I'm the L, I'm the king. All correlated, unadulterated power, the king. Been coronated, wake up, no masquerade. Remove the makeup, it's no sleep and my eyes refuse to stay shut. It's gatekeepers responsible for this place. But historically the authorities been morally bankrupt. Into the execution and speaking of retribution, I was in with Lucifer even to catch the future. Me and the best producers out again, on route again. Airborne audio spores, it's like an allergen. So, in conclusion, I want to clear the confusion. Any rumors the artist you're currently hearing is human. The shapeshifter, weightlifter, I hate. I'm the great victor behind the bars, state prisoner.
Lupe Fiasco, representing that first and 15. Yeah, and this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? Legally and illegally. You know what I'm talking about? So, check it out. First got it when he was 6, didn't know any tricks. Matter of fact, first time he got on it, he slipped. Landed on his hip and busted his neck. For a week he had to talk with a list like this. Now we can end the story right here, but shorty didn't quit, it was something in the air. Yeah, he said it was something so appealing, he couldn't fight the feeling, something about it, he knew he couldn't doubt it, couldn't understand it, branded, since the first kick flip he landed, labeled a misfit, abandoned, cocoon, 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 his neighbors couldn't stand it, so he was banished to the park, started in the morning, one stopped after dark, yeah, when they said it's getting late in here, so I'm sorry young man, there's no skating here, so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast, and the way he rolled, just a rebel to the world with no place to go, and so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel, looking for a place to be. So let's kick and push and coast. My man got a little older, became a better roller. Yeah, no helmet, been on killing himself, is what his mama said. But he was feeling himself, got a little more swagger and style. Met his girlfriend, she was clapping in the crowd. Love is what was happening to him now. He said I would marry you, but I'm engaged to these aerials and burials, and I don't think this board is strong enough to carry two. She said, bow, I weigh 120 pounds. Now, let me make one thing clear, I don't need to ride yours, I got mine right here. So she took him to a spot he didn't know about, some odd in the apartment parking lot. She said, I don't normally take dates in here. Security came and said, I'm sorry, there's no skating here. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way they roll, just lovers intertwined with no place to go. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel, looking for a place to be. So let's kick and push and coast. Yeah. Before he knew he had a crew, there wasn't no punk, and they spit fire shirts and SB dunks. They would push till they couldn't skate no more. Office building lobbies wasn't safe no more, and it wasn't like they wasn't getting chased no more. Just they said, an escape route they used to escape out when things got crazy. They needed the breakout they had. To any place with stairs, any good rhymes, the world was theirs. And they four wheels would take them there until the cops came and said there's no skating here. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way they roll, just rebels without a cause with no place to go. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come roll with me, just a rebel, looking for a place to be. So let's kick and push.
city going up. So you better buzz. When you see who really wanna us, who really feeling blood. Everybody tough, so they gotta go and see the judge. You better hush. Remember growing up, all I wanted was a gift. I wanted me to get a little bread. Get a couple in the head, still outside. I don't hide from you for life. Had to fight for my life. But then hit some stride. If I die for the guys, have my candlelight going up like the club. After that, go fly. Are you with that? I won't get back. I'm gon' hop out and crack. Are you with that? I want big racks. I'm gon' flock. I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that. That's all in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that. Hope you watching your back.